Hey y'all. Okay. Let's see if we got this right. Hey Raging. Hey. Hey y'all. Welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary. We talk about what we want to talk about when we're ready to talk about it. I hope all is well with you and yours. Just want to check in. You know your girl been kind of busy. Man, I left my water downstairs, so I might have to step out right quick. But no, I did not get a new microphone. So if it cuts off, y'all, I'm promised. I think Sunday I might have some time off. I'm gonna get a microphone. If you guys would like to support the channel, Cash App, Venmo, or you could buy me a coffee with the QR code. It's right there. You don't have to do anything, but you being here is enough. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Ragin. So today is going to just be a review of Shay's video, and I wanted to do the video he did. Says breaking news: Hannibal exposes Dalton Mayor Jason House. Shout out to Shay. Shout out to Hannibal. I just wanted to talk about basically go over his video from someone that lives here and doesn't want to. But I want to go over his video from a different perspective and then also share how you can help the village in your own way. Help us as residents that are here that do not want to be in this political fight, don't want all this stuff going on, just want to live our lives. How you can help us. So I'm gonna give you guys some examples. Let's start with the April. Let's go to the village of Dalton, if you will. And if you can, when you come in here, let's be respectful. All opinions are let's not do this. Let's not do this. But all opinions are welcome. But what I want to say is that in March, y'all know you're here. Hey JB, how are you? Hey everybody. What I want to say is you don't have to take Tiffany out the equation, but keep an open mind. I know you bite people who are here because you know we're loading up pretty fast, so we know we don't have all friends here in the chat. But take what they told you about Tiffany out the equation, if you will. Please remember, nothing about Tiffany has been proven at all yet. Take what they said that I'm a Tiffany supporter out the equation. Take all that, have a clear mind, and look at what we're dealing with factually right now. Now I'm gonna take it somewhere a little light. Okay, let's go to the April 6th board meeting. Let's just go to the April 6th board meeting of 2026. Let's start there. Let's see if I can find it quickly. Let's go. They were in executive section. Let's go here. Let's get out their executive session. Let's go there. Okay. Meteorologist. Okay, this is April 6, 2026. Let's start here. We're just going to go with the facts. Stuff you could prove. No hearsay, no gossip. This is their buzzing, not mine. Andrew getting up there, walking out. Okay.
Let me know you're ready, clerk.
Okay.
You gotta do a roll call, come back.
I said it again. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay, here comes the clerk. Yeah, that's Andrew.
Let's go.
Now, listen carefully, guys.
Okay. You said do we need to do a roll call? Okay, we return to 10:29. I'm going to go right back into new business. Item B, hiring. Is there a motion to approve the hire of the deputy fire chief whose resume was presented?
Motion.
Second. Second.
Okay, we got the motion, trustee Belcher, second, trustee Norwood. Any discussion? Hearing none. Clerk Key, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown. No. Trustee Steve. Trustee Norwood. Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, next up is a motion to approve the hire of an administrative assistant. Is there a motion?
I motion.
Second. Go ahead.
Heard the motion. Discussion. Call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, item D will be pulled and and the change to the ordinance is forthcoming. Item E, motion to approve legal actions discussed in executive session, which are, I'm asking for a motion to approve the settlement of Brown versus Village of Dalton. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second. Run out of paper. Oh, sorry.
That motion,
So the first thing is they're asking to approve a settlement for Brown versus the Village of Dalton. Okay.
Motion from.
is that trustee Belcher motion
Yes.
and trustee Norwood second?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who was it?
Belcher motion,
And
Norwood second.
got it.
Hey, Conscious.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve. Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Abstain.
Motion.
Okay, so this is the first one. You guys got your pencil and paper, write it down. Like I said, we're going to keep an open mind. We don't know the first name of Brown. However, we see all of the votes except for one person who is Holmes abstained from voting. Okay. Now they're approving a settlement on the literature they handed out. They did not give us a case number. Anytime it's a legal matter, you have a case number attached and the first and last name of the litigation. We've seen it with Cara Wilson. We've seen it even as recent as the May board meeting when you get to the agenda. So you have everyone's aye except for Andrew Holmes abstain. Let's get to the next one.
Sustain.
Abstain.
Abstain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Motion passed.
Item G, motion to approve the settlement on Woods versus Village of Dalton. Is there a motion?
Okay, so you guys got that right. So everybody said yay, but Andrew Holmes abstained. Now I only can go off of what I can prove. It's just a coincidence that I would say that Andrew Holmes would abstain from a Brown versus the Village of Dalton. The next one is Woods versus the Village of Dalton.
A motion.
Okay,
Second.
heard the motion, trustee Norwood. Second, I believe it was trustee Tammy Brown. Any discussion?
Yes.
And trustee Norwood second.
Now these
Trustee
are
Holmes.
settlements.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, item D will be pulled and reevaluated.
Sorry, guys.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, item D will be pulled and reevaluated. A change to the ordinance is forthcoming. Item E, motion to approve legal actions discussed in executive session, which are, I'm asking for a motion to approve the settlement of Brown versus Village of Dalton. Is there a motion?
Motion. Second.
Run out of paper. Oh, sorry.
That motion,
Motion from.
is that trustee Belcher motion?
Yes.
And trustee Norwood second?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who was it?
Belcher motion,
And
Norwood second.
got it.
So with that, I'll ask for a roll call, please.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
Aye.
trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
trustee Belcher,
Aye.
trustee Steve, trustee Norwood,
Aye.
trustee Holmes.
Abstain.
Motion sustain,
Abstain.
abstain.
Mhm.
Okay, motion passed.
Item G, motion to approve the settlement on Woods versus Village of Dalton. Is there a motion?
A motion.
Okay.
Woods.
Heard the motion, trustee Norwood. Second, I believe it was trustee Tammy Brown. Any discussion? If none, clerk Key, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
Aye.
trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
trustee Belcher,
Aye.
trustee Steve, trustee Norwood,
Aye.
trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay. Closing comments that I want to make sure we get for our record. I know.
Okay, now we only can go there. Now this means that the village is using village and taxpayer money to pay these settlements. This is announced. They did not give us a case number for Woods or for Brown. Again, we don't have their first name. So right here, I went and requested the records, and this was in April. And this is what I said. Hello, may I please have the full name of the plaintiff and case number for Woods versus Village of Dalton and Brown versus Village of Dalton and terms of settlement. Thank you. This was discussed at the board meeting April the 6th. Here's Eris Montgomery's response. The Village of Dalton, Illinois has reviewed its files and has determined there's no responsive records for your request. For questions or additional information, please reply to the email. I did. I said, again, this went, you guys were in executive session, April 6th. Here's the timestamp, all of that. And they ignored me. They just ignored me and said no records found. So that's when I had to take it up a notch. So I'm waiting on the response. But this, again, is something we could prove. Now, if this was Tiffany Hinyard saying it's no responsive records, like we do not see right there, right then and there, that we do not see that they in real time voted and passed on 2 settlements, no first names, no case numbers on the agenda, what would you guys have to say? So this is something that you yourself can look into. And I want you guys who are YouTubers to know, I know y'all missed that Tiffany Hinyard money. Okay, that reporting on Tiffany getting hundreds, 500,000 views, just talking about Tiffany Hinyard getting evicted, and that never came to pass. You could do the same right now, investigating factual things that are happening in our village, like Capri getting gunned down across the street from Village Hall. Gunned down in broad daylight. This is nothing that's fake, where someone is saying, oh, Tiffany shot up my windows or nothing like that, and there's no proof. This right here is something that happened in real time. You have the ability to interview the family. You have the ability to FOIA for the dash cam. You have the ability to FOIA those street lights that's right across, the camera lights, traffic lights that's right across the street from Rutgers Row. That's what we call it here, Rutgers Row. But let's get into something else you have the ability to share and check. And I just want to start here. This is Tammy Brown and on the ethics committee, which you guys voted to give them 4 term limits. That means we're stuck with these people for 16 years. And they won't even give you an answer on or an investigation or look the family in the eye on Capri, Big Cat. Okay.
Who happens to be a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed she didn't want to meet with me inside. Don't those little shaky or whatever. So we met out in a coffee shop out in Homewood.
Now this is all gossip. This
So
this holds no weight.
She told me that she needed someone for PR. She told me that she had a publicist who gave her this bogus script to say when Alexis Wilson was murdered. She told me, and
when Alexis Wilson was what? You said murdered. So we can kind of expect the same type of response for Capri then, right?
That the previous publicist told her to say what she said on television. Yep. My immediate response was, and you said it? So you read it and you said it? She said, yeah, I mean, because, I just trust my people around me to tell me and lead me in the right way. I said, but if you... What
the fuck you looking at, nigga? Hey, nigga, what the fuck you looking at?
Yeah, you can't be taping up in there, mama.
5 letters, 1 word. Drunk.
Where is that from? Revenge of the Nerds?
You don't get it from national television.
They dancing over this dead girl. Y'all pathetic ass grown people dancing over that dead girl.
Talk your shit.
Pathetic. Trust.
Oh, it's a
Oh shit.
He dancing over the body of a dead girl. You know what? Look, don't in the public forum.
My face again.
And I'm a grown woman. Don't put your finger.
It's in your face. This is y'all trustee. I thought Tiffany was the only ghetto one, nigga. That's what y'all told me.
Don't put your finger. Yeah, y'all should get y'all trustee. No.
Don't put it in my face.
No. See, that's your problem. And thanks for confirming to the Department of Justice, this is the problem. This is the Department of Justice. To the Department of Justice, this is the problem. So let me tell you, I'm a human rights activist out here. And if y'all put me out, I'm a human rights activist. I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, sir? That's fine by me.
He's gonna pull out his badge, out his wallet.
I'm a human rights activist. You put me out of something in my own community. You put me. No, wait a minute. What did I do? You saw me walking. That ain't caused nothing. No, I'm not. You know what? Not in my own community. Not in my own. And sir,
I have to call the police to remove it.
Are you kidding me? So who are you all?
We're police, but
we police, but we don't call the police. Yeah, y'all sound like Jed.
we police, but we don't call the police.
We gonna call the police.
But what did I tell me? What I did?
You're creating a disturbance.
No, I didn't.
Oh God! Now this lady ran up on her.
My rights. I came in here and said no.
Nigga, y'all trying to pay that bread.
Nothing to no one. I walked away. Y'all saw her walk on me.
Step out that door.
They had no right to put her out.
Did she leave? Hey, nigga, did she leave?
No, but that was the same day. That was the same day. Stephanie Williams got a set. Wait a minute, hold on.
Be hating the vault, bro. That's cool, bro. The vault ain't never did shit.
Shay got a vault. That's the same day that Stephanie Wiedemann got handcuffed for taking a flyer off her car or something like that, and she got a settlement from the village of Dalton too. So another thing, you guys who missed this, what would be really cool? I wish I had time. Everybody y'all saw step at the podium. I've told y'all this numerous times. What did they gain? The only person that didn't get some was Vivian. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now. Okay, so I was listening to Shay other video he did. Let me tell you, he was so spot on. I was like, me and my friend from Calumet City, we were listening, right? And this is the thing. I'm Grace Levi. Grace Levi came to Dalton. Now, 100% of the people that I could have told her. Like, girl, they not gonna, and this is not, I swear this is not shade. This, even though I don't care for Grace Levi because of what she did to me or whatever, no problem. I felt actually a little bit of empathy because she was there and I saw her outfit. I had no problem with her. I'm being honest. Like, y'all know I wear jogging suits every day. That's me. I had no problem, but I knew her outfit was not Dalton approved. Grace came out there with her braids, natural hair, her braids, and she had like a yellow little, I think she had like a yellow little blazer on and probably some sandals. I can't remember all the way. But here, the people that dress like that, it's like the business casual. That's what I call it, the business casual club outfit. She had that. I said, Grace don't have no Gucci. She don't have no Louis on. They not gonna accept her. Number one, period. That's it. That's all. She's not sitting over here with a Teflon bag, whatever the kids have nowadays. They're not gonna accept her. And soon, that's why nobody showed up. Like, the more you have to offer, the nicer your car is, the more flashy you are, the more people want to follow behind you. Like I said, we saw a Gucci sweater standing out there getting signatures in front of a soup kitchen. Read the room. Okay. And be as it may, it was fake, but still, it was a Gucci sweater. So this is the mentality of not all the people here in Dalton. That's why the people that you guys don't see, they don't come outside. They don't come to the board meetings. They try to stay out the way and mind their business. That's why I was like, oh, I'm a former sort of Daltonite. What they do? Immediately attack me. Just because I wanted to say, well, something's just not right. Something's not added up. And the same thing when I told Dear World Christian, I said, Jason not coming outside. Oh no, Jason said we're gonna meet at St. Patrick. Jason not coming outside, Dear World Christian. He not. He might send a representative, but he not coming outside. Jason wasn't even gonna go to Jason is not gonna go to the Vatican unless he could bring a posse with him. Like, he's not coming outside. You are not going to see him walking down the street shaking hands with people or driving around talking to their neighbors. That's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You got to Hey, exactly, Erica. Hey, sis. Yeah, it's like people put so much value into, what's the first thing they say? Like, you guys, please listen to anything people say here. Like, it kills me if you from here calling other people broke. Like, if I would not live here if I was rich. What don't you understand? what don't you get that I would not live here if I had some money? The people here, what do they call it? Hood rich, maybe? Unless you're like an older person that's probably been here since the 80s getting a pension, and those people don't have money either, because that's why they running for that extra check so bad. They like, yeah, I got my pension, I got my Social Security, but I need a little extra more. The taxes here, it's no shame, the taxes here are out of control. The price of living is even higher. We don't have nothing to do here, so we have to go out of our community to entertain ourselves. If you don't have entertainment, what do? You drink, because it's plenty things. It's plenty ways to drink up in here. Even the library got beer, whiskey, and blues and bourbon. Plenty of ways for you to find a way to drink. But it's no real activities. Remember, Tiffany was doing things for the seniors. The Apollo, remember the kids? She had the Showtime at the Apollo. She had National Night Out biking. She also had the roller skating rink, which they refused to mention. They like, yeah, we're going to have skating at the rink, and we're going to have stepping at the rink. Now you want to open it up. But you took it away from everybody. Y'all took Christmas away from the kids. When she was trying to give fresh produce away. Now, I know about the chitlins. Shout out to Shay for now. I was like, I missed them cups of chitlins. Now I wasn't here for that. But when she had fresh produce, trying to make the, because it's nowhere you could get free fresh produce. Like, shout out to the food pantries out here. They do try, they do try, but getting it delivered to your door, it's a lot of times. I would DoorDash or stuff like that for extra money, and you wouldn't believe the amount of people that shut in. Like, if I had to pick up something from Wendy's and it was like go 2 houses over, and I at first I would judge and be like, oh, you could have walked up here to Wendy's, or you could have drove to Wendy's, and then I'll get to the house and the person will be a senior that's in a wheelchair or bedridden or shut in or something like that, and just can't make those extra steps. Tiffany was going door to door, two people homes, and really delivering the produce herself. Um That's exactly us here. The gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suits. And y'all took it away from her. Oh, she's stealing. She's stealing. She's stealing. Now, right now, what is happening in Thornton Township? The 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 highway commissioner going around playing golf, getting his dry cleaners done on the tax dollar. Free cars for everybody. NAPO brother gets a whole contract over for the food for the seniors now. I guess, what's the use? You scared to say something. Capri Austin gets put down in front of Village Hall, and Thelma's not up there saying we going to jail. But back to what my original thing. If you guys could put a side by side, like go back to 2024, put up a picture of the person. This is for my content creators, okay? I wish I had time. Put up the picture of put up Sherry Britton. How much she said, Berg never lived in Dalton. Never seen her before in my life. Tiffany stealing. Tiffany doing this. Tiffany's doing that. And where is she now? Full-time job in Dalton. Go to the next person. What did Tiffany say? Follow the money. How many jobs does Nikita Cloud have in Dalton School District? And what was the last? Police state. Who's the PR person for all those? Follow the money. Look at SD, most vocal. Who got right back in that chair? Follow the money. Mary Avant, Stubbs, all those people you saw going newscast to newscast to newscast to newscast. Put where they were in 2024 and then put where they are now. And that's just facts. Anytime someone says anything about facts, watch how you're attacked in Dalton politics. These are things that you could do to help the people of the village really make an informed decision when it is time to vote again. But what's the first thing they did? Locked in term limits. So all these people have job security, insurance security, all of that. And every week we got settlements coming through. What they want to put up, a data center for the AI stuff here in Dalton. We got a mental health facility open from 1 to 1:30 p.m. on Tuesdays. How much money are they getting? Like, follow the money. This is for real. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Let's go back to Shay.
Shit, but tell the truth. It's the rest of you niggas. Y'all vaults be hazy, nigga. Hazy. But Jed, tomorrow's a really big day, bro. And I need everybody, please, just so y'all know, this is total clickbait. Total clickbait. So let me get in my mood, Jed. Because I'm an artist. That means I'm sensitive about my shit. You sit your black ass down in the corner. You read the chat. Just read the chat. That's what you want to do anyway. You ain't man enough to face me. And we found out you wasn't man enough to face the chat either. Down bad. Hiram. What problem? Conscious. Shout out to Mama C. Let's get to work, y'all. You ain't gotta say my
DeAndre Rucker.
Shay was DJing. Okay.
big. Write something else. That's stupid. Big man. This is high school.
Make sure you support Shay.
Years I've tried to protect, uplift, support community, but yet I went unheard in some cases.
And I want to say this: support Hannibal too, and make sure that you guys listen before you leap. Like, I noticed that I saw some people under the comments. Like, one commenter said, "We'll have to go through the comments." One commenter said, "Too bad it wasn't Tiffany that got shot." The next one was like, talking about how Capri was in jail. I mean, how he was looking. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's go over there because I don't want to lie to y'all. Let's go to his video. It says, I want y'all to see some of these comments that's in here. Just disgusting. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Let's see, because I'll refresh it to the new. So let's go to Hannibal's comments first before we even finish with Shay. All right. So when you go right here, it says, she blew up in the face. Okay. Why isn't Tiffany in prison for stealing from the people? Okay. This is so sad. Tiffany may have been corrupt, but so are they. Politics are a tricky game to play. What goes up must come down. It may take some time, but if this man Rucker did unalive this young man, the truth will come out. Maybe Henyard wasn't the problem. Look at it in other ways. Maybe she is being thrown under the bus to be the scapegoat so corruption can't continue. I think the whole thing was Tiffany didn't do it. People have been saying this from the beginning, and nobody said Tiffany perfect. I haven't seen one person say that, but people were saying it was a setup from the beginning. Like, this is so tricky for me to say, but I have to say it. Like, it was no reason that, and may he rest in peace for sure. Chris Gonzalez was voted in after he's the one that nominated Tiffany. If Tiffany tore up the township and the village so bad, why did y'all re-vote him in? And I think this is my personal opinion, and you have to go to the history of this. Frank Zuccarelli, he tapped, after he passed away, he really tapped Cassandra Elston as the next. He was like making her getting her ready to be the next supervisor because he was getting ready to retire. So she was going to be like the protege that would take over. And I think the whole thing was all of them on the board knew it. Napoleon, he didn't even get a second. And this isn't shade to Napoleon. Frank did not back him. This is what happened. And we knew that, like, to me, Napoleon will still be the supervisor. He's going to be the supervisor as long as Frank Zuccarelli was, period. You know what I mean? He's going to have longevity in Thornton Township. He's not everybody's going to be scared to challenge him. He's a popular vote. He doesn't have to do much. Allegedly, he doesn't even live in a township, but he's a popular name, popular vote. Nope, he's just gonna stay there. Like he was never supposed to have $250,000+ salary to start off with. But I told y'all, I said, do y'all think millionaire Napoleon Harris is gonna walk into Thornton Township once a month, let alone once a year for $50,000 a year? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy if you thought that. And that was just the real of it. So he, in my opinion, he'll be there just as long as Frank was. But he needed a way in, and the Democrats of Thornton Township needed the way in. The easy way: nominate Tiffany, make her the scapegoat, and then go ahead and get him in there. He had no second. You could go to the Lancer Journal. You could look up the votes. He had no second. Nobody supported him. So this was the easiest way to get him in. And what they tell us the whole time, he doesn't even want that job. He doesn't want it. And then boom. It's the most powerful job in the township. The only thing that's going to change that is if they do something. What's that called? Get rid of the townships, abolish the townships. That's the only thing that's going to change that. Because in my opinion, Napoleon will be there forever. Okay. What else? And what's meant, I'm a firm believer of what's meant for you is for you. So it is what it is. Hopefully things get better over there, but this is politics and this is how people play. Look, as long as you ain't shooting people, okay, Dalton. But back to Tiffany. I feel so bad because that was the way they got her in there. And so then she became the mayor and the supervisor. But I really think that Dalton thought that she was going to step down for Dalton and just become the supervisor. But she held both seats and she did not do an awful job. I think Tiffany's problem is she let a lot of people run a lot of the day-to-day instead of running it for herself. You know what I mean? She had too many irons in the fire. Like I'm sorry, the community had way more when Tiffany was around, period. She had too many irons in the fire, and including her personal business and real estate and all that stuff, that it was just a lot. And she let a lot of people, she trusted the wrong people. That's my opinion of that. Back to Chris. I feel so bad because him having such a young family, I'm so sorry that happened to him. But I just feel like, period. He spent so much time and stress because if I'm not mistaken, he passed from a heart attack. What could he took away so much time, and the campaign really leaned on him a lot. And I think it was just stressful, and no telling what kind of stress he had to face when he even got his seat back again. Maybe it was things he didn't agree with and he just had to swallow it. I just feel so bad that happened to him with such a young family. Just crazy. I hope his family is okay. Let's go back to the comments. Okay. But she conned her way into Fulton County, Georgia politics. Well, they had a whole hearing, so you would have to blame the hearing officers who allowed her to be on there. Like, this is my thing. Like, do y'all think Tiffany is that savvy to just fool everybody. So now she left Chicago. Well, she left Southland and she went down to Georgia. Now she's fooling the government there too. Tiffany, a bad mamma jamma. Tiffany Henry was only a chapter in the book of Dalton. I agree with that. It if it ain't all of them, but it's always them. She's starting to grow on me. LOL. Trump let MAGA know they're about the law. So I said I believe Kiana Belcher was referring to Trina Downs, who had been smearing her name and accusing her of having something to do with the shooting of that man on her Facebook page. I don't I did not, but I haven't been around full time. Y'all let me know. I haven't heard anybody accuse Kiana of being involved in the murder of Capri Austin. I feel like it's more of how much she pushed to have the Rutgers role going on. That's all I think. Also, I want to talk about how she says she hasn't worked with them since 2023. I wonder what happened to cause the end of that relationship. Like what happened? I would like to know. None of my business. Just that's it. Now, so this man got murdered, right? And somebody says the IBA and the ABA are not the same caliber of players as the NBA, and they do not consider those playing for them professional players. The NBA has different standards and cuts and has what James Woods, where did you play ball at? For years, she's ripped off the people of Dalton. She needs to be locked up for life. Okay, so where's the proof? Just asking. It's funny she wants to talk about justice now. Didn't a cop murder a citizen while Tiffany was mayor? The cop she was using as her personal security. Okay, I have a two-part answer. I agree. I talked about this last time when we were talking about Tiffany and her coming to the board meeting. How I felt about I felt split about it. I was like, number one, the fact that she came, everybody's gonna have their cameras out next board meeting. The cameras are coming to Dalton. It's time to stream. Shout out to Reality Check TV. Did you guys know he did not get that many views on the video, and usually he really gets a lot of views. If you guys didn't know, I wonder if YouTube suppressed his video. He was there streaming. So check out Reality Check TV Chicago. If I have any mods, can you put his link in the chat? He was there streaming. So you can see the audience and hear more things over there if you haven't as at all. We'll cover that later. Thanks for being there, Rico. Okay, let's see what else they say. Just throw away the entire village. This is too much. I agree. Best comment, just throw away the Dracaris. You completely ignored the fact that she stated people were attaching her to the crime on social media. Clearly, she was addressing that aspect when she made the comment, not what they asked or stated when they were present in the meeting. She has every right to publicly clear her name for something she's being falsely accused of online. Damn, those people in Dalton are stupid. They keep voting Democrat, idiotic. I don't know why at this point, like if it was one of my loved ones, I'd go crazy. Don't vote for this woman as commissioner. She will have access to a whole lot of money. Once it's gone, it's gone. A raggedy place to reside. One of the earliest actions of any investigations. This is an essential part of evidence gathering. Great work, Mr. Hannibal. Somebody said maybe you should research before you vote. I agree. I'm sorry to say this, but Dalton Township is just falling down. This is one drama or crime after another, and people are not working together, but everyone is trying to rob the town. I agree with that. Let's see. As a Dalton native, this is terribly bad. Seems like the same, a different smell. I can't believe she's back in my algorithm. Tiffany's not aging well. She looks most older. She looked much older. Let's see. Why isn't this criminal? See, I'm looking to see where maybe she's vile. Maybe they took something out. That would be great if they did. Lock her ass up. She is pathetic. Oh, Rutgers gonna stay. They gonna still go to Rutgers Lounge, y'all. Maybe he took it out. She's never going away, is she? Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Well, if I see it, I'm gonna post it. I was like, what? What did y'all say? But yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Um, this whole town is just crazy. Okay. Let's go on back to hey GB. Let's go on back to the video. Okay, is this Shay right here? Let's go.
Due to the smear campaign.
Now, Tiff, you got I was gonna tell you, you had a little more weight on you the other night, but I ain't mad at it.
But now, again, I'm back, and I came here to see what's going on and to support the Austin family.
Why haven't this man been charged?
Ooh, oh, nigga, Hannibal in y'all ass out. Hey, Hannibal, hey, Hannibal, Hannibal getting ready to put belt to ass, nigga.
With the murder of my son, who can murder somebody and walk away?
I wake up every day seeing my son laying on the ground. Some man, DeAndre Rucker, standing over here.
Oh, so it ain't just Shay letting this shit be known, huh?
I ain't gonna lie. I was so shocked that Hannibal because everybody else was blanking out the name. And I was like, ooh.
We got somebody else who's entered the arena. Yes. I need the big YouTubers because I can't, my channel dead. They killed my channel. It's dead. I can't, it's over. Y'all gotta go get them. Still get notifications and shit. That was the last audience I was able to get. That's it. So y'all big niggas gotta go get them, bro. Y'all gotta go get them. Y'all gotta go get them. This is not an ego thing, nigga. Go get them.
Shoot him 3 times.
Cause who? DeAndre Rucker killed my brother and stood over my brother and shot him.
I have a question, Mayor House. Is he in your pocket?
Fuck! It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. I told y'all wasn't just running game on all these niggas like this, nigga. I told you.
Did he donate to your campaign fund?
But y'all don't want to talk about nobody getting gunned down in the street, right?
I think hey Jed, I got a phrase that you can fuck up tomorrow. Turnabout is fair play. You can fuck that one up tomorrow, Jed. This is the intro. Like everybody else, and gave Tiffany that business. He gave her that business. But the one thing about Hannibal that I will say, he just got caught up in some shit because Hannibal I fuck with Hannibal because he always did factual reporting. That's why I felt hurt when I'm like, bro, we need you to just make one video about Jed, bro. Just a factual video. You ain't got to say my name, nothing. But that's me being selfish. So me seeing this, nigga, I need more of this, Hannibal. More. These niggas played us, bro. Nigga, anything you need, LNC is there for you, sir.
Because all y'all been in that man pocket. He bought and paid for all y'all ass. Every last one of them. You bought and paid for, and you sold the community out.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is just.
Oh shit! I ain't even gotta say it, bro. I'm trying not to ruin the mood, man. But y'all know, man. Like Mr. Walker said, man, even though you stole all that money, we still love you. Oh man, I wish Cuz was here. He the only one that would understand. Tiffany bad the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, nigga. It is what it is.
Super Mayor Tiffany ain't here. The people's mayor, people's supervisor, people's everything, right? I miss y'all too. I had to show up, pull up.
Stop, Tiff. You don't miss us. I've been calling. You don't never pick up. I know you got a man, so I ain't even calling over there for that. Why don't you pick up the phone? Oh, nah, I can't now. You be running with Question. Do you know what Trina be doing on the side? Because that Trina, yeah, that's cool and shit. But I don't think the rest of the world know what she be doing on the side. Maybe y'all do.
And show my support.
Every day of the week, J-Rock. Every motherfucker. You see this white lace, nigga? What else was I supposed to do?
Family. So we here in Dalton at the board meeting. So let me go check a room. You know what's up? Check a room. So here we go. Let's go in. Let's watch the faces.
So we have more drama in Dalton. Tiffany Hayard is back in Dalton. She came back to watch the faces of the board that replaced her. The woman.
She knew what she was doing when she wore that to the board meeting. She knew.
That everyone wanted out of Dalton. The person everyone called the worst mayor in America. The one that these exact trustees ran a whole clean house campaign to get rid of. And she's back for murder of a former pro basketball player outside of a cigar lounge owned by the guy she was fighting with years ago. You cannot make any of this up. And she can't.
Oh, Hannibal in the building! Hannibal in the fucking building! Boston, what's happening? Oh, shout out to Hannibal, bro. He's saying all of the key shit. I know they mad as fuck over this video. There is no ifs, ands, and buts about it. They hate my videos because my videos is word of mouth problem. This is something different. This is going to bring in more than just my word of mouth traffic. Way fucking more.
Came back with a message, and here's what she told the media outside that building.
Remember when it was me? For any little thing, I got broadcast all over the news. But now that this tragedy didn't happen in Dalton, no one's talking about it.
She ain't never lied.
Sorry, Shay. I'm 1000% behind this comment. Like it, y'all don't have anything to say now. Y'all don't have anything to say. Can you imagine if Tiffany would have caught a body on her watch across the street from a club she opened up? She opened up that she voted on, and it was one of her homegirls. Crazy. And look, y'all act like we don't have a park named after this man. The fitness center is in partnership with the Village of Dalton, named after this man. And he has a whole block after him.
Follow the money. Start with the board. The board is the one that's between everything. Start with the board.
The super mayor, the one who got run out for exactly this type of thing, is back in Dalton, telling people to hold elected officials accountable, pointing straight at the board that replaced her. Again, you cannot make any of this up.
This is crazy. Like, is that crazy? Finally, somebody that understands
Wyoming,
how
you
crazy
you
this shit
know
look from a podcaster standpoint, where it's like,
I could appreciate this because we were just over here, and this is not a I told you so moment or anything like this. We were just over here like, this is not adding up. Like just saying the truth, just sharing a little history. That was all kind of wrong. You was just doxed, tore up, and that made a lot of the podcasters scared to say anything. Even to the fact like when they went to give Hannibal money, which he only got. I can reveal this part. Jason House said out his mouth they all pitched in, but he did not want to be a part of the video. He was like, "Nah, I want to be a part of the video." But I went ahead and dabbed and gave a little money over to Jed to give to Hannibal for them to have this congratulations to Hannibal moment, which he was unaware of. But then the pop up in New York, that's kind of scary. Like, what are you trying to do? So I understand it from his perspective too. Like, you know, you look at I I want to say this to all the podcasters. Like, even the people I talk to behind the scenes, they would be like, "Hey, Berg, uh, I'm getting all my information from these two people or these three people." And I'm like, but all the information is from the same side. Listen to another side. Just listen. You don't have to cover the other side, but it's just a group of these people telling y'all, and this is not the totality of this is 20,000. We're at like 22,000 citizens now, 23,000. This is a big suburb, small in mileage. However, households are huge here. It's people
like of all the things, I've said this several times because it shocks me that much. Of all the things that I thought Tiffany could have been that much right about, man, I heard the shit about Rucker and I heard what she said, but I was just like, who knows?
Oh, wait. Can you hear me now? Oh, I think I found the problem. Okay, here I am. It's Berg. It's me. I see me moving. Okay, so let's go back to Shay. Sorry, y'all. I swear I haven't had time to get this microphone. Let's go back. Let's go back to Shay and Hannibal. Let's go.
Wasn't a one-off by Tiffany. That makes her saying it that much more powerful because she tried to tell. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought they had some beef. I ain't know what was what. But Tiffany was very clear about keep that nigga from around here.
Mm-hmm. Now I want to say something like that. Like I never. Okay, so you heard the stories of Tiffany just not giving businesses licenses, getting into it with people, but was we never knew why. But Rucker kept his business for like what 3 years, paying he said that at the board meeting. If you go to my community, while you'll hear that. But he spent like a lot of business owners would have just said, you know what, skip it. Like, what is so important about little old Dalton? Like that you want to make it like people call it Ruckerville now. Like, what was so important about Dalton? And you're still fighting with the mayor. You're losing money. What was so important about here? And secondly, back to Capri, I wonder when we get to Rutgers athletics, if he was over there, you know, it was like the training of the kids. What was Capri role, if that's where he was, to Rutgers athletics? You know what I mean? Just wondering.
Let's get into it. So let's talk about what is actually confirmed. May 21st, a man by the name of Capri Austin, 31 years old with 2 kids, played college ball at Midwestern State, then pro overseas. He's outside the Rucker Cigar Lounge in Dalton. There is some type of confrontation. Shots get fired. Capri dies, shot in the chest. Dalton PD takes one person into custody that night, and then they let him go with no charges. And here's the line the village keeps repeating. The chief told the room that the charging decision...
Oh, no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Wasn't his. It's with the Cook County State's attorney, and the decision.
I Shay, when you get to now, this is the thing. Kudos again to Hannibal, because that is his niche, right? To expose scamming and unfair things in the community. Thank you for saying something. You know, like this just makes you feel like, man, like you might have not said things in the thick of things because it was super messy. And I just mean like when we're like, oh, what, you don't see this, but now it get down to someone losing their life. He's like, oh no, I gotta say something about that. And that's where it matters. Not the messiness, not the back and forth, not the, you know, and this isn't his first time speaking up, but because he has. But yeah, like this was very important. Like he didn't let the people who really believed in him, his audience that just went to him for the news, because it was people here like, oh, did you hear? It'd be like, did you see Hannibal's latest video? Did you see Shay's latest video? Did you see Pink Book Lesson? This is where people, like, I remember watching some of these videos and just looking and being like, and I'm not speaking on Hannibal specifically or anything, or Nate the lawyer specifically or anything like that, but you're getting into watching these videos and I will be like, what, this is really what Tiffany is doing? And then I would get in my car, look and see what's going on. Oh, Tiffany is missing, and she'll be right there handing out food baskets. Like, what are you talking? Oh, Tiffany's putting her name, her picture on the food. Her picture was never in the food boxes, and I've never seen any paraphernalia inside the food boxes telling you to vote. So it was just like, when I saw stuff like that, I would be like, but that's not true. But it would be all over YouTube, and people would just suck it up. And still, we didn't have a great, like Jason, it wasn't like 100% of the village came out and voted, or even 50% of the village came out and voted. It was just like the same people came out and voted. Even some people who didn't live here and would get online and say, I don't even live in Dalton, but I'm voting in Dalton. Crazy work. Y'all saw that caucus. Y'all know that wasn't right, but nobody wanted to say anything. So here we go.
Coming in the incoming days.
The charging decision is not the Dalton Police Department's decision. We have been consulting with the state's attorney since the night it happened.
Lacey ain't never got caught out here like this. I want to put of all the embarrassing ass shit that Louis Lacey, Mr. Potato, Phonics Lacey, of all the fucking goofy shit this nigga did, he ain't never get caught out here like the head detective, nigga.
The head detective. I was watching Blank Man last night. Are y'all gonna see Scary Movie? Let me know if y'all gonna see Scary Movie this weekend.
Like this.
And you guys support the channel. Support the channel. We have Cash App, we have Zelle, and we have Buy Me a Coffee. Not Zelle, Venmo. Thank you guys. If you like coverage like this, if you like the content that I'm putting out, like showing y'all the receipts. And shout out to Shay, shout out to Hannibal. Because he was my truant officer. Like I said, Lacey was just a butthole. That's it. Like we would see him coming and be like, oh, here we go again. He was a total jerk. Like that's it. You know what I mean? But I've seen something because I didn't like that lady with the mental, when he was on video, and the lady that said she had a mental health crisis, and that poor woman. But Lacey never made, okay, so he was like the little, first of all, Lacey and I are the same height. We're the same height. No offense to shorter people, but we're the same height. And when Lacey got that uniform on, it's go time. However, he was approachable, but I don't know what else I could say, because my experience, I'm the type of person I only can go by the experience that I had with Lacey. And it was just like, he was just so overly serious, because I don't think he ever had the credentials to be the official chief. However, his political like, if he got close to the mayor would be like, okay, you'll be in charge because I know you're gonna do, you know what I mean, just extra. And he was just super cocky. That was just what I got from Lacey. But I haven't had where Lacey locked me up or nothing like that, so I haven't had that experience. So for those that have, I understand, you know. This chief right here, don't know him, haven't met him. But I will say the way he approached the family is just too much. You could tell the pressure is on towards him. I don't know why they just didn't promote within and just move up the next person, because from what I understand, isn't Staples and our Commander Riley, they both gone. So I don't even know who's next in command, because they just cleaned house. And then look at Chief McCain. He back in the chief, because Chief Q is gone. A lot of people was like, oh, we'll have Chief Q still not back, because I don't know if he's on paid leave. But right here is Chief McCain. They demoted McCain and put Q up there. And then the firefighters, this is me on the outside looking in, they didn't like that either, you know. So now McCain is back there. He was also the chief when Tiffany was there too. So just a little bit there. Now this guy right here, the way he responded to the family, it did seem compassionate. It seemed like he did not, it was so much pressure for him to be in that meeting, and he didn't want to be there, in my personal opinion.
That just makes you wonder where it's like, man, Lacey was just a goofy ass nigga. But you want to know what I always heard about Lacey?
He was like Dewey from Scary Movie.
He could be like that goofy.
Like Lacey seemed like he was like the hallway monitor, and he took that very seriously. Like in he was the hallway monitor. Then when you gave him a little, took it way. Hey Tracy, he just took it to another level.
Type of dick, but he's also like the coolest nigga ever. It's like a weird thing where it's like when you catch Lacey and he's not like in uniform, basically, they like, he that nigga. It's something about he get activated when he put that shit. He got that shit on.
He gets
activated. Charge was happening.
Yeah, he definitely gets activated.
He get activated.
Like he feel like the uniform gives him superpowers. I've heard the same thing. I've heard people say that Lacey's the most generous, nice person when he's out of uniform. I haven't experienced. I don't know him personally, but every time I see him, he would greet me and stuff like that because he remembered me from a kid. So that's it. That's all. I don't have anything to. But I don't want to take away anybody else's experience either. And about all officers, which I don't agree with. I was in Dalton, of course, so I got video. I was at Walgreens, and that was the night the little girl got killed on Sibley by the red Corvette, Sibley and King Drive. I was out there, and the kids were stealing out of Walgreens, and the police came, and then the little girls ran up on the police, was yelling, talking about, "Don't you?" And I just want to say, be careful, because we don't know what some people that aren't trained, like some of these officers, they couldn't run if you paid them that's working for the village. They couldn't run and chase a teen if you paid them. So they're going to shoot first. Just all over. I'm just talking about, y'all be careful out here yelling and screaming and reaching in your pockets and stuff like that. Just be careful. That's all I want to say to the young people that may come across this video. But yeah, I'm a little old school, so I don't even have rebuttal for the cops. You know what I mean? I don't even have rebuttal. It's just like, call my lawyer, hands at 10 and 2, where you can see them, because you just don't be knowing. Some people just trigger happy.
Shouldn't even be police chief. That's why he got to do whatever they tell him. He shouldn't even be in this position. So who you think he gonna be loyal to, the law or the niggas that put him in the position?
That's a good point.
The state's attorney may tell us to go back, analyze this evidence, get this evidence, talk to this person.
And I want to say this too. As someone that did have to work for the village before, they did get a job for the village. Once I found out how it is with a political situation, like they want you to campaign for them, they want you to donate to their campaign, like it was taboo. Like if the mayor was rerunning and had one of those, silver plate is $200, gold plate is $500, to support, and you got a paycheck that Friday and you didn't put nothing on the collection plate, and you got that job from the mayor's office, your ass was grass. You was on the chopping block. When I saw all that stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, I worked for 2 municipalities, and I said, I never want to do it again. And then when when they switch administration, this is why I never got Stephanie Weiderman, when she was so mad that Tiffany said, I'll give you a job somewhere else instead of firing her. She was like, she wanted that job. And I wouldn't let you be my chief of staff. I want to bring my own chief of staff in. Why would I let somebody that don't really like me have my back? Never. Like, that's how it was. Every time a new mayor came, new administrative assistants, new secretaries, new people to have that person back. Like, I never got when people were like, I'm fired. So when I found out that, I was like, I can't do this. Like, well, my job does not depend on my work ethics. It just depends on how much I contribute and how loyal I am to them. I don't want that job. It's certain jobs that they have them by the balls, like the village engineer. He got them by the balls because they don't even know where to start. That's why the same village engineer been there since Shaw, been there for they don't even know where to start with engineering. Then you got the people who had the civil service exams, which the village cut off, I think, during Riley's administration. So some of those people that like the water department people, they're grandfathered in. So you can't get rid of them because they're a part of a union that no longer exists. Everybody else, they're basically a at the mercy of if the mayor, and that's just so not fair to people and their families. And I didn't like that.
Sentence. It's with the state attorney because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what the state attorney actually said, and it does not match.
Enjoy your day, Tracy. We love you.
Oh, let that shit fly from deep, Hannibal. Pull up on these niggas from deep. Logo Hannibal, nigga. Oh, he on one tonight.
Not even a little bit. So stick around for that because it may be the craziest thing in this whole story. But first, we got to talk about this chaotic, emotional meeting that happened yesterday because of who the family says pull the trigger and who sits on the board. Check it out.
Natalie Norman. And my son was brutally murdered in Dalton, Capri, Austin on May 21st. I'm here because I want updates on the charges. I want to know what the holdup is. Why haven't this man been charged with the murder of my son? Who can murder somebody and walk away? You looked in my face and told me that they were gonna.
Why wouldn't y'all just, it's a first degree murder. Like, let me just put this into perspective right quick. I'm sorry to interrupt the mother, but I want to put something in perspective of how stupid the trustees and the mayor and all these niggas are. Do you not know that if you commit a first degree murder, ain't a nigga that's so called in the shouldn't jump for joy with that? I clapped a nigga and all I had to do was sit in jail for like a year and then beat the case. And I beat the case. Like everybody know I burnt this, and we've seen this before. That's love. That's, you got to have great lawyers for that, right? These niggas wasn't even smart enough to just tell Rucker, hey nigga, we got to put you in jail for at least a month until this shit quiet down. We're going to put you in there so at least at by the next meeting, we can say that, you know, we still investigating it. Cause at least if they had you, if you could have just agreed on some shit, like, I don't know, like, nigga, it's a bunch of shit you could have did, nigga. This wasn't it. This shit where y'all like, we don't even want DeAndre Rucker charged. That is scary. That is scary that they don't even want that nigga charged and he killed somebody. That's scary. That makes you go, oh shit. DeAndre Rucker is that important to all of this shit to where y'all trying to cover up him killing somebody?
Be working on this and no one is charged. That place is open. I know a lot of people thought my son was a nobody, but as y'all can see, that he was a professional basketball player. He played for the IBA, the ABA, just didn't make it to the NBA. He was loved by many people. He was loved by many people. And I know that y'all think he was a nobody. His life matters. Shame on you. Shame on you. My son is dead and nobody has been charged. He was brutally murdered, center mass.
That's a mom who buried her son 2 weeks ago and walked into a government building to beg for an update. This is just pain right here. Something that most of us can't even imagine. This is a small village of 20,000.
I want to say something. Hey, Miss Asia. Hey, Ranger. Everybody I miss. It's guilt too from her, in my opinion. It's a small community here of women. I think she and I are probably the same age. When your kids come back home to visit, especially when your kids grew up in Dalton, they come back home and this is home. Imagine her son making it overseas, world, doing what he wanted to do. and he come back home because he graduated from Thornwood up the street, and that's where he loses his life. And a lot of us here, we're always like, when our kids, it's a small, I talk to a lot of people here, and you guys, if you're from here, feel free to correct me. And you see when your kids want to come back here to Dalton and they want to hang out with their friends or they want to go to the local club, you do not want them to go. Hell, you want to rather visit where your children are than have them come here because of the conditions here. This man came home and lost his life at home. Survived everywhere else, but lost his life at home. It's just sad and unnecessary. My prayers to the family.
1,000 people. And the
Hannibal, I'm so happy to see you, bro. I mean it.
family is getting impatient. It's taking too long to figure out what happened. But I want you to hold on to one thing that she said. Who can murder somebody and walk away? Because that's not just grief talking. That's
okay. So who said that? Hiram said they're gonna frame it as self-defense. See, that's the thing, Hiram. That's what they want to do. But it was so obviously not that they can't even remotely. Everybody in town knows that he stood over him. Yes, it's alleged, but just on the street, they know he was stood over. So that's why I think it's part of the reason why it's like, damn it, we can't, like, nigga, like, you can't even claim self-defense in this shit. You went and got the gun. That's already, and then you stood over to double it. We just ain't gonna lock him up.
answer. Somebody was in custody, and then somebody did walk away. The police let him go. Now there's a legal.
Well, that's the thing. Tiffany told y'all from Jump Street, and that was the one thing I found weird was Kiana was like working for Rucker. And then Kiana's trying to pretend like she's like, well, I ain't been seeing, but why are you sitting here pretending that Rucker having all of these businesses is just a coincidence with you being on the board and Jason House being the fucking mayor? This is a coincidence. Y'all framed this nigga at the whole Barney thing. At that meeting, she talked about Rucker like he was just such a fucking victim. They told y'all to y'all face that Kiana was working for fucking Rucker, and Tiffany didn't want to give Rucker shit. And they framed Rucker as a victim of that. So it ain't just Tiffany said it, they said it for her. They framed Kiana and them as a victim. Now Kiana was sitting there, everything. She now Kiana like, I don't know this nigga. You didn't say that at the district when she was dressed like Barney, nigga. When she was up there, I love you, you love me. You didn't correct that bitch. And they ain't never, between the four of y'all, $75,000 to have some type of real fucking PR or crisis management. You got Keon up there, man. My motherfucking kids see on social media that I was the CFO. What? Shut up. Shut your weak ass up. I want to hear that shit. Y'all niggas sitting there, yeah. And then you get the Brittany and motherfucking Tammy, and both them bitches sitting there like, nigga, all right, it's out of our hands. It's with the state's attorney. It's out of our hands. Lying, bitch.
Reason for that, obviously. But from where she's standing, a man stood over her son, then he went home. Sit with that as we get more into this video.
She a liar, civil rights violator, right? She attacked seniors, but she on the ethics committee.
Just wondering, do y'all think that Rucker sat in a cell? Or do y'all think he just chilled, just sat in holding or whatever? Miss Asia, I'm so sorry. Raging, I feel you too. Yeah, it's a little guilt. It's a little guilt when you send your kids off, even though they're far away from you. You're like you're safer there. Like mommy and daddy can't move right now, but we don't want you coming back home. Period. You know, and when you look at how the Dalton politics is set up, if these people are so negative and they have an attitude and they have they're lackluster about human life, period. They try to shut you up. They try to humiliate you. If they're like that, what do you think that the offspring of them are going to be? It's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Because if my parents or my guardians it's not acting right, why should I act right? It starts at home.
Make that make sense.
That's the video I showed y'all tonight. She on the ethics committee, but running down on Mama Hill because she recording. She on the ethics committee, and even though she got into it with Mama Hill, she couldn't just stop the dude trying to put her out and go, hey man, yeah, me and her got a little dust or whatever, but you don't put her out. She a citizen. She a resident here. Don't put her out.
Sorry, I'm just eating a potato, sitting up here chewing. Sorry.
You just rolled the box. Kiana, she the CFO of Rapper Enterprise. We know. Yeah. We know.
She said, we know.
Hey, y'all have to go to Reality Check TV Chicago because you can hear more in the audience.
Tax lien. Look at Kiana's face. Look at Kiana's face. Look at Kiana's face.
Oh, Miss Asia, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That man, isn't that something? Just as innocent, just and you would think just getting in a lift is safe, trying to be safe and go home the right way. I'm so sorry.
Hello, darkness, my old
I love when he plays this song.
I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping.
Wait. So poor Bill right here. Bill from St. John, Indiana. Now, if y'all ain't been to St. John, Indiana, that's a ritzy. St. John, Indiana is ritzy, okay? It got big homes, it's really nice. The population is mostly white there. He didn't know what he was in for. He didn't, but I heard he was over tearing up that town. But now Dalton, we got him.
In my brain still remains.
I can't stand Shay.
Nigga, Trina went in there and flamed y'all niggas up, nigga. Trina went in there. She got on the same outfit that Martin had on, and motherfucker, you so crazy.
Shay, I ain't got time. I'm skipping right over it.
Man, DeAndre Rucker.
Nigga, are you right? That might be a man.
Skipping right over all that. You know
Rucker,
who?
That ain't looking. That
I
hairline.
keep on
looking,
telling y'all. See, this is this is every time I see him, this is who. Oh man, I don't know how to zoom. Let me see if I can zoom in right here. Let me see. I don't know. Okay. Y'all ever seen Daddy's Little Girls? I don't know how to zoom in. But this is every time I see Rucker, he remind me of him. Every time they show a picture of him. Let me see. Do y'all ever see any of these Tyler Perry movies? Let me see if I can go. He looks just like the man they always cast in the title. He was the one on Diary of a Mad Black Woman when he shot Charles. He shot. Oh, he shot Charles in Diary of. He was like, Charles, you better get me out. He was like the kingpin, and Charles is the one where you be like, Christina's not here. She put him in a hot tub. They could be twins. They could be twins. All right, let's get back to Shay. Every time I see him, I be like, oh no.
Bought and paid for.
He's a very powerful, rich person.
Yeah, man. He might have had that installed.
And basically, she's saying that the trustees have been brought. If you check the Dalton Village YouTube page.
Y'all look. Jason House looks bought. You telling me Jason House don't look bought and paid for right here? And Steve don't look like he bought and paid for. And Steve don't even realize he on camera.
What?
Y'all niggas look.
Jason,
and this nigga like, look, I'm peeking over. I'm bought and paid for it too. He own us.
Oh God.
Jason sitting there holding the shirt, nigga.
Why did I decide to do this?
There are multiple videos.
Jay made him get a new suit. His suit looked great.
Some kind of facility or opening the cigar lounge. So he was a really powerful person.
Look at Brittany. Yeah.
Yeah.
A nigga gonna get murdered out here. And we gonna cover it up. Hercules.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We know about the East Chicago incident, but Rucker had a cigar lounge in Calumet City, and something I'm gonna say this loosely allegedly happened out there because I don't think it's open anymore. The one in Calumet City either. But these are, and if I take Rucker's name off of aside, it's just not good places to open clubs. Like the clubs that do survive in Dalton and stuff like that are usually the cop bars or the bars that have like the 40 and up crowd. You know what I mean? They usually survive, but I think that the problem is here in the Midwest, here in the Southland and Dalton, it's like we got this obsession with rooftops for some reason. What do we need a roof? We're overlooking. Okay, so the rooftop, we're overlooking the landfill. The landfill is on 130th, so we're basically overlooking the landfill. Period. We got this obsession where we want a rooftop bar and we want cigar lounge. It's like, why? Like, I don't get it. Is that because the other neighborhoods we see have it? Like, we steadily want this, and they said that we're going to have a steakhouse, but with steakhouse usually have wine pairings and stuff like that, maybe a whiskey wine bar. We end up having a liquor store that sells Mad Dog 2020 and that bring the actors from Power. Was that the show Power over here? You know what I mean? And no shade, because you know I've worked with some of them. I'm no shade to them, but we're bringing the gangsterness to our town for what? And they be like, "Oh, I could have opened anywhere." No, you couldn't have. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. What a lunch overlooking the currency. Yeah, we're gonna cover it up. Hercules. Hey, lunchtime superstars. Here we go. Yeah, like it. And the bad part is a lot of the people there know what was happening. Now, did I think that they was opening this with the intention that this was going to happen? No, but they knew the way that they were going about getting certain things open so fast in the area. It just wasn't right. Like I'm not a million there. Okay. However, it was just so many businesses rushed and opened at once. And it has something to be said about people. Sometimes when people just name businesses after themselves, it could be so, what's the word I want to say? It's so, is it pompous? I don't know. It's just yuck. Yuck.
Nigga, oh, nigga. This ain't a situation where it just so happens that a business owner murdered somebody. The word on the street of this nigga has existed since I've known about Dalton.
Trina Downs is saying that the board is in Rucker's pocket. From what I'm seeing, the eye test is saying he's a very powerful person. He has have some level of influence. This is the village that is broke. Lawsuits.
Tiffany said, nigga, I'm a Republican from Georgia. Dalton? I'm a Republican from Georgia. No, Fulton. Hell no, I've been living in Georgia. You telling me
that was the best move Tiffany ever made. You got people that was running up to her house, running down on her. Like the internet was, people are wishing death on her. Like, didn't that super server dude say something about hanging her? He said I gotta remember the quote exactly. Something like she should have been hung or something like that. Like, these are the people that were out to get her with no proof whatsoever. She did the right thing by getting the hell out of Dalton. She surely did. She surely did.
I saw what Tiffany's down in Georgia at the hearing, nigga. Hey, nigga, I am a Republican from Georgia.
And still get her picture.
That white lady, ma'am, when did you, ma'am, so you were mayor, and then after you were mayor, you were here. If you ain't seen that hearing with Tiffany and that white lady over that shit in Fulton County, bro, that shit is hilarious.
Backlog, and then they turn around and spend $375,000 buying the Pope's childhood home that I'm sure is not generating anything. Resident.
Yep.
Oh,
you
no.
ain't lying, Hannibal.
Oh, Hannibal's in his bag, nigga.
Not generating nothing.
Oh,
but we sent the clerk to the Vatican.
Stood up to that meeting
and we didn't even get a
straight up
t-shirt
to even have the money to buy that. And the board just voted anyway.
Were you in the meeting?
I was. As it should be, because somebody lost their life, and nothing's being done about it.
So I guess for the broader community, people wonder why is nothing supposed to be done. When we say they are doing,
but choose. Nothing got. Let's just do, you guys. Let's just do the rundown. Andrew Holmes. I'm gonna steal this from Shay. Not so much as questioned. Okay. Then on top of that, y'all gave him 8 more years. He's part of the term limit too. He got 8 more years he could sit in that seat. Okay. Then you got Lacey. He gets his full pension. Keith Freeman was getting paid still under the other administration. Now, what happened to Charles Walls? I don't know. I got to figure that out. Everybody getting their pension. Y'all ain't stopped nothing. Y'all ain't stopped nothing. Nothing got solved. Nothing cleared the red tape. No.
Said that the person who committed the homicide has political connections here in Dalton. Their political connection lies with Kiana Beltran, who's the trustee and the CFO of their company.
I don't know if I can really get behind any color. That just feels self-hating for me to get behind.
Oh gosh,
color purple. Nigga, I'm sitting here with my white wife too, nigga. I can't get behind no color purple quotes. Talking about ass mister about it. I got a better one. I got one we can't agree on, Joy. What Tiffany tell y'all niggas?
Me today, you tomorrow.
You tomorrow. It's tomorrow, nigga. Tiffany told you niggas, me today,
you
you
tomorrow.
And it looks like tomorrow's here, my nigga.
And
Orland Park's FBI office.
And that goes for anybody. And sorry, Shay, I'm just fast forwarding through a lot of stuff. This goes from everybody because you never know. Like it's karma. What goes around comes around. All that stuff. Like I wonder how serious I would want if I was into politics. How serious I would want something where I would be willing to say, I'm gonna drive to Oklahoma and approach you and your family. Like how much do I really want this that I would even have the energy? I probably wouldn't have the energy to go across the street to approach somebody. Like what are you doing? Like why would you want that kind of negative thing to follow you? All the attacks, all the mob action, y'all saw all this happening. Now let's hear a little bit more. Then I gotta go to work. But let's get to a little bit more. And y'all, please follow Late Night Crew. Shout out to Shay. The way y'all destroyed his channel, like they had to get him offline. This is what boggles my mind. He never said nothing against the trustees. He didn't. He started off, they were wearing t-shirts to the board meetings. People was walking around here, Rick So Wild, right? But when he hit the streets and said, I'm gonna bring y'all pizza. I'm still not over the pizza, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all pizza. I'm gonna get to meet people I've engaged with in the chat. They was like, oh hell no. This is the only reason we have to destroy him, because now he's gonna hear what's really going on here in Dalton for real. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all really, the content creators that's listening, you guys could get back in your bag by just, if that was your whole thing, like I'm gonna talk about Tiffany because it's giving me views. And I'm not speaking on Hannibal or anything like that. I'm just saying content creators, period. This man lost his life. Not only could you cover this story, you could help bring justice to his family. He lost his life, and no, Tiffany had nothing to do with it. To Village Hall, by all means, go ahead. Bring that on in.
Okay. And who was the trustee that you said was that one person?
It is Kiana Belcher.
Wowzers!
Belcher.
Yes.
She's talking about the machine, the political machine. She goes,
Trinity, you would have.
What is he going to
with them shorts? You would have set that bitch off. Because I heard some of y'all niggas in INA was hating on the finger.
I had detectives laugh and having. So if an ongoing investigation is ongoing, you would think that they'll be constantly keeping in communication, right? I guess not. I had detectives laugh and think that it was funny the night of.
Can you? I want to hear more about this. Is this Shakira? I believe her name was. Hopefully I got it correct. I would love to hear more about this. What were detectives were laughing? I remember when I went to I hope y'all can still hear me. When I went to fill out, can y'all hear me? I hope so. When I went to fill out my police report, they sent out like 3, 4, 5 officers, and all of them were the ones that we had known was involved with, like they were either in Dalton politics, a part of talking to people from INA and all of that stuff. I had to wait. Like, I don't know. No, I don't want to talk to you. If you see somebody that's involved and following stuff like that are not neutral and they're involved in this stuff politically, run. So I'm wondering who was laughing. Who was laughing? And why would they be laughing? And I can't imagine having to stand there that it's some kind of connecting of the dots going on here. You can't prove anything unless you were there. And I'm assuming that she was a witness because it did say that Rucker, and I mean, not Rucker, I'm sorry, that Capri, my bad, Capri, wondering if this was the girlfriend. So, yeah. And that's the problem with small towns, man. That's the problem.
They caught y'all laughing. Like, this is just, that's why when I'm doing this shit in front of me, like, y'all know me.
Yeah. They don't even have basic PR. They don't even have basic PR. And the PR, the only reason they liked the PR was that they had because it was bullying tactics.
Like this. I was like, because y'all not getting ready to catch me acting like this.
Andrew Holmes, you marked.
Shoot, y'all, it's messing up again. We're gonna do a part 2. I appreciate y'all so much. It's just sad. Like, prayers to the Austin family. Please check out Shay. Here's the link to the video. Oh wait, hopefully. Let me see if this works. I'm on the fancy computer, y'all, so I don't know. Okay, here's the video link. Check it out. Watch it on Hannibal channel as well. Y'all pray for this family because I just couldn't imagine. And then the way the people are coming, shame on y'all for coming. Talking about you don't know what he did. What could he have done? Do we shoot to kill? Conceal carry. Aren't you supposed to just neutralize the threat? Stop the threat? Send a mass 3 times. His kids will grow up without him. And y'all got to stay on top of it. Do I think justice? I hate I say this. Maybe I'm. What did you say? Maybe I'm desensitized. Do it's coming? Hopefully, because the news said when the news said the state's attorney said they didn't get any kind of information on the murder. Hopefully. But do I think it's going to be more distractions coming instead of just justice for Capri? He was murdered. If that happened to him, what makes us think us? What makes you think it can't happen to you? If you could get murdered across the street from Village Hall, well, you know it's cameras everywhere. How what's to stop it from happening to the next person? Happening to somebody else, happening to somebody you love. Nobody's safe. Nobody. All right, you guys, I'll be back. Sorry, I gotta get to work too. Y'all play the disclaimer because that dang on chief, he lied. But Tiffany only tried to do one thing.
So all I'm saying to you is like, come on, guys, we got to do better. We have to do better. And all I can tell you is that I am a fighter, and y'all know that. So when you come for me, be prepared for the fight. Because at the end of the day, they talked about Jesus Christ. So why don't I think y'all are not going to do me the same way? Somebody that's healing y'all and helping y'all. Same thing I'm over here doing, right? Healing and helping.
Right, asking another employee who went on that trip. You went down to Springfield, and what were you hoping to do in Springfield?
You need to ask the people that handles that. I'm not the one that handled that. I was just riding the bike.
We need
commentary blue, commentary burgundy, commentary blue, commentary. Comment Burgundy Blue. Commentary Blue. Commentary. Burgundy Commentary. Comment.